Hello everyone, and thank you so much, Molly, for giving me this opportunity today to talk about my experience as a twin flame. To all those people who are listening to this audio, thank you very much for your time. I would like to remain anonymous for certain personal reasons, but the whole purpose of me sharing this audio is to spread awareness on the twin flame journey, as well as to confirm the most recent reading done by Molly on amygdala healing, where she mentioned that masculine twins are undergoing massive healing and they will be reaching out to their feminine twins by the end of the year. I am here to confirm that my masculine twin has reached out to me, and it was 10 days before Molly posted this video on YouTube. And when I saw her reading, I immediately reached out to her, letting her know that her reading was absolutely correct. And that's when she requested me to make an audio for all the people who are going through a similar situation like me. Now, before I get into the details of what my masculine twin told me when he came back after 1.5 years, I would like to give a brief background about my journey. So my journey started back in 2019, and at that time, although I was aware of the term twin flames, like any other twin flame beginner, I felt that the ultimate goal of a twin flame journey is to heal certain aspects of yourself to achieve union with your masculine twin. Although it is true to some extent that when you heal, you do get closer to your masculine twin, I know where I was going wrong, because I was thinking to heal myself with the selfish motive in my mind that I want the union with my masculine twin, and that is not how it works. It took me a long time to come to that realization. So from 2019 to 2021, I did go through a lot of ups and downs with my twin, with me doing most of the chasing work and him pushing me away for every time I would want him to accept my love, because I felt that if I am always there for him, if I love him, if I give him everything that I have in my heart, one fine day he will see that and he will value me for who I am, like as if his acceptance of my love would validate my entire being. I was that dependent on him. A side note here, I did not for sure know that he was my twin. A part of me would also always tell me that there is a very high possibility you're just dealing with a narcissistic fellow who is just emotionally unavailable and is probably not ready to get into any kind of commitment right now. So after a roller coaster ride for 2 years, I remember in 2021, I wanted to learn more about the concept of twin flames. That is when I came across Molly's channel on YouTube, Twin Flame Buddha, and I felt like she's a very genuine reader, which is why I reached out to her. I know she's someone who doesn't confirm whether you're a twin flame or not, because it's something you need to come to realization yourself. But I reached out to her asking 2 specific questions. Whether this person has feelings for me was the first question. And the second one was, when do you think we will or he will communicate with me next? As at that time, he had completely cut me off for like several months. Molly got back to me saying that she does sense a mutual love between the two of us, and she specifically advised me to keep the love and friendship in my heart, and you will see him opening up in due course of time. It did give me a lot of hopes, and she also had mentioned that he will reach out to me by February of 2022. So from September to November of 2021, I did have a lot of hopes that probably, this reading is actually genuine and he will reach out to me very soon. But the pain was too much to take because I would always, like, constantly keep on thinking about him, like as if my whole life had come to a standstill because of his absence from my life. And I knew that it was something that I needed to stop immediately because I was nearing my graduation and I knew that it was high time I had to, like, I shift my focus from this to my career. And I remember in November, one fine day, I was crying and I told myself that just set yourself free from this pain. You don't need to go through this every day. Just, there's a lot more to life. Your life doesn't end here. So just get going, focus on yourself, and forget him. And I happened to tell myself that he is indeed a person who runs away from commitment. So maybe it's just the way he is, and there is nothing called twin flames or soulmates that exist. To confirm Molly's reading, he did reach out to me in January 2022, so that was also on point. But when he reached out, I could still feel that he had a lot of reservations from his end. Because when I asked him, what made you reach out to me after 8 months of no contact, he said, just like that. And I remember just laughing and thinking to myself, how can someone be like this? And I told him, I don't see a reason why we should talk. And I immediately cut him off. No further conversation happened between us at that point of time. And then from January until September of 2023, the complete focus was on myself. I graduated. I landed myself a great job. I spent time with my loved ones. I started reading a lot of self-help books just because I wanted to become better as a person. I did not have any selfish motive behind healing myself. And then just last month, one fine day, and the time when he reached out to me was exactly 12:12. I was completely taken aback by his message, and I'm going to quote him in this audio. So he started off by congratulating me on my graduation and said, I'm very happy for you. I'm sure you do not want to talk to me, right? But I'm so ashamed of what I did to you. I'm very shameful. I can never forgive myself for what I did to you. If we meet in person, I will tell you everything. I have dreamt of you so many times. I dreamt of marrying you, and when I woke up and realized it's a dream, I could not stop crying. I cannot believe who I lost. I was so overwhelmed with the love at that time, but now I am not scared of anything anymore. I cannot believe someone like you is there on this planet, so pure. Even though you were not with me, you taught me so much, thought about you so much. And then he shared a song with me, and he posted the lyrics too, where he wrote, Can't get you out of my head. There is a dark secret in me. Don't leave me lost in your heart. Set me free. It completely took me by surprise. In an instant, I could feel a shift inside my heart. It was as if God was telling me, you got your answers. That was the point where I realized that I am indeed a twin flame. And since then, I have felt like I only got closer to the divine. This entire incident strengthened my belief in the divine. And I'm just so honored to be a real twin flame. And now I have no more doubts regarding my journey. To wrap up, Some of the key takeaways from this audio would be that the twin flame journey is absolutely beautiful. It polishes you to become like your best version and your most authentic self. To be in union with yourself is the main goal of this journey. And that means you learn to provide for yourself. And once you achieve that strength, there is nothing in this world that would make you feel like you're not enough. If you're wondering if you're a twin flame or not, I would say to leave it to the divine. The divine will show you if you're indeed one. For those twin flames who are in separation currently, please focus on your well being and forget about your twin. They will do their own work. You just focus on yours. Don't see your twin flame as someone who needs your help to become better. Because my twin became better when I stopped focusing on him and started focusing on myself instead and my goals. They love you as much as you love them. You both share one soul. So if you wonder if you are on their mind, ask yourself if they are on your mind. It's only a matter of time and healing before they confess it to you. Good luck to all of you on this journey. I wish you all the love, strength, and peace to attain your inner union. I hope that this audio would help some of the people out there on their journey. And all I would say is that once you achieve your inner union, that would be your happy place and you will be completely at peace. And that's something we all want in our lives eventually. Thank you so much for listening to this audio once again. Good luck and take care.